Hey, tubers and groovers, welcome to this edition with Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And today we're going to show you a problem I've got with a Fender Frontman, which is a tuber 12, I don't know, is it 150 watt? I'm not sure.
We'd have to check that, I don't know.
We'll come back to you with that one. This amp, I've been having trouble with it. It gets used at a jam night a lot, so just to, so as you understand, people come up and they plug into it, play. You know, with a jam night, nobody brings their own amps, would be there all bloody day. But the thing is, this is a handy amp because it comes with a pedal, so you can go from clean to dirty, and then it's got a boost button, so it's ideal. Everyone gets the same sound. But unfortunately, the potentiometer has had it, and what I'll do is we'll do a little close-up on here. So what we're going to show you how to replace a potentiometer on not just a Fender Frontman amp, but any amp, I guess. So,
yeah, definitely, yeah. And it could be, well, as you say, we might have to replace it. It might be a dry joint.
We think it's a dry joint, to be honest with you. It's this pot here that's gone. It's the volume on the dirty channel side, okay? Pretty certain that it is a bad connection, because when you tap it, it'll cut in and out when you're playing. Because what happens, of course, is the volume. It's so loud, it will, as my fingers where it is, right, the volume's so loud that it will rattle the pot, you know, physically move it, which is what sound does. It moves through air, and air will move. So you've got some nice close-ups here of the pot before we change it. Now we're just basically going to show you how to change and replace. Now whilst Mr. Chumley Warner gets a screwdriver out and does all the hard work, I shall film some close-up footage for you. Is that alright with you, Mr. Chumley?
Yeah, well, what we're going to have to do first
is talk about Audi's Orchard Cider.
That's it, that's the one.
Fantastic. First one today, people, so don't mind.
I'll turn this. I know Jane's doing some close-ups, but I'll show you all the knobs on the front there. We're going to have to take them off, and then we're going to have to loosen the bolts or the nuts on the potentiometers.
Oh crap, did we bring a spanner in or anything to undo those?
Yeah, we might have to get one of those.
Damn it. There'd be a cut and an edit.
Yeah, so I think these, normally, here we go, if you just do them gently, these will come off pretty easily, like that. Not too bad.
He's good, isn't he?
And like that.
So what we've had to do is go and get some tools, so I explain what you've just done.
So what we've done is, we can, as we've loosened these, I'll just show you, we've got to loosen all these nuts and bolts here, and we've used the pliers.
Don't recommend using these, try and get a proper fitting socket or a spanner.
Yeah.
But if you're like us, and you don't give a shit, use these. Everything basically has to come undone off the front, everything to get this board out, because we've got to unscrew this board and take it out. And you've got an awful lot of pots there, all of which are anchored. Now the light, to get the light out, you got a bit of a component thing here. Look, there's two parts. The lights, which are at the front, there's a big light here, and it comes through the back. It's wired onto the board. You got a big body that comes through. That bit goes on first, and the shield pops over that and screws on. This bit goes through the chassis and screws onto this bit here, which is the light bulb. You can see it.
Show that too. You can see we've taken all the nuts off there. And now
we're going to get the wash. Whoa, dude! Get the whole thing over the table. That's it. Want the washers to come off. All right, the washers will come off when we pull the board out. Then.
So I think there's on the board here. We've got about 4 screws. So we're just going to.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have to use the professional...
We'll just show you where these components are here. There's a little chassis onto the board, and we think it's... Yeah.
Do you want a close-up, dude? Why not?
Oh, I think we'll be
Yeah, just
alright.
turn upside down, man.
I'll show the folks here, look, to get that board off we're going to have to put those 3 screws there, they're going to have to be loosened. So if we there we go.
The problem is, you see, as you can see, you can get to everything from the top, but the legs on the pots are soldered underneath. That's why you have to take all this out. Now, we've got enough room to pull that backwards, so we've got to lift it off its little pots things, pull that through, and we're out.
That's where the three connections are.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
I can't see anything wrong with them.
No, well, the pot must be knackered then, so.
Yeah, we're going to have to take that off then.
So, choices was to reset the dry solder joint, wet it up again, and just literally, that'll be that. But we did buy a couple of new pots. Why buy 2 when you only need 1? Just in case.
Well, we have had faulty pots before.
Yeah.
And what you don't want to do is try and go back to the shop when they're closed.
So we're going to replace the pot in.
Yes.
Simple as that. Put a new pot in it.
Happy days.
So I think, as far as I can see, it's 1, 2 and 3. What are these? Are they legs that hold it in?
Yeah.
They are, aren't they? I thought their ears were separate to the body. So we've got to take that off and then put that thing inside this, haven't we?
Yeah.
Got to put that new pot inside that. I don't know where I put the pots. I think they're in my pocket somewhere. Christ, we're going to need me sucker, aren't we? Let's. I'll tell you what we'll do, folks. Get you a nice close up of the actual dodgy pot and the bit that's foobarred. Right. So these are the bits we've got to unsolder. All 4 of them. 2 of them are holding a body which the pot fits into, sort of like. You can see it there, this bit here, no, where are we, this pot here, I guess they're all the same roughly. That is a housing that doesn't come with your pot, well, unless you order it. The pots we got, the potentiometers we got, don't have this, so what we've got to do is unsolder that leg, and inside is our 3 pins. But these are like, I suppose for want of a better word, it's like rack ears.
Yeah,
So it's holding it solidly onto the board rather than just the connections.
let's hope the pot we have is compatible. It should be.
I think so.
We'll find out. That'll be interesting.
We should find out.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut right now. We're going to get the soldering iron and get the pot and bring it back in for you. Alright, we're just popping doors. Got a soldering iron, solder, little sucky thing here. In case you haven't used these before, they're useful. The nature of this job is to get 5 legs unsoldered, and it's impossible to do them all at the same time. The only way you're going to pull that out is if you could get all of them red hot and wet at the same time, then it would fall out, but unfortunately you can't do that, so we've got to do 1 leg, so we need this little thing. And if you've never used one before, there's going to be millions of you out there that have, as if we've got millions of people watching. You'll see if I put my finger over there, you hear that? It sucks air real quick. So what happens is, when that solder's hot, we put this over it and do this, and it will suck all that solder up into this, giving us a nice clean, hopefully, it could take 3 or 4 attempts to get 1 leg clean, really clean. So you heat, I'll suck, shall we? Good.
That's looking good.
And then when you're done, push the old solder out, right? Just do that. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is why when you go to a guitar repair shop, they charge you so much, because it's a pain in the arse. Right then. One here, I think.
Well, we don't have to worry about those.
I know you're right, we don't. Oh well, we've got 3 clear then, I'm pretty sure.
Just compare that one to the other one, height-wise, dude. I'm pretty sure they looked exactly the same. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, bang on.
Yeah.
Then quit fucking around, get this thing in. There you go.
Right. Try and find a good bit of soldering.
Spin this light round a bit.
Ah, that's right. See. Yep, that's a good. She's a good, and that one. And that one, see. A clean tip is most essential.
You ain't wrong.
That's straight on there.
And that's it, job done, simple really. Oh then.
Quite possibly.
I'm up against the bloody bit sticking out. You seen the north, man? Shit, that's all you had to say. Alright, can you check the front, dude, and see?
Yeah, we're okay so far.
Have we got to go forward more?
Yeah, about another inch or two.
Ready?
That's it, that's the one.
Right. So,
right.
That camera's died.
Right, well we're on the Canon.
This is the varnishing piece, and
we've got 4 screws to go on the top.
Turn the camera so you can film it, bruh.
There we go. Ooh.
Oh.
I'll see if one. So we've got 2. Here we go, 2 screws to go in here.
That was nice, smooth camera work, son.
You want me to see if they'll go in?
Yeah, you can knock yourself out, brother.
Here we go. If we're really oh, here we go. Chassis lined up.
Pocket.
We'll get this one in.
Don't forget to plug your reverb in. Hey, tubers, we fixed it.
Yay!
It's done. Right, so give that volume on channel 2 a tweak.
Just got to switch to channel. There we go.
I think it sounds better than my Valve King. Put the drive all the way up, turn the volume down, and just. Solid as a rock. Thank you, tubers, thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
It's been interesting. It's took us about 3 hours, so from me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
We'll see you again, tubes.
See you again next time.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, God.